The manual transmission, automotive transmission, doesn't have an oil pump dedicated to circulate the oil internally into the gears and the shafts. The oil in the transmission, suppose that this is the transmission. We are going to refresh quickly in this picture, in this wonderful picture, the marine transmission. In other words, this shaft, the input shaft, the green shaft, is isolated with this clutch, When the clutch is pressure, this element, when you apply pressure here, this element goes out, and the friction disc over there is free. In that moment, that shaft, the green shaft, is free. In that moment, because this shaft is free, that shaft, the counter shaft or light shaft, is permanently connected with the input shaft. In other words, this gear, the green gear, and that gear, the red one, they are in permanent contact. We have three shafts: input shaft, counter shaft or light shaft, and output shaft. The output shaft in this particular case is the yellow one, the input shaft is the green, and the light shaft is the red one. The light shaft or counter shaft is in permanent contact with the input shaft. It's spinning at the same speed that the input shaft. Okay, remember one thing. If this is the case of the transmission, we have oil at this level. In other words, when the gears are spinning by a splash, the oil lubricates the rest of the gears. This particular transmission, the manual transmission, doesn't have oil pump dedicated. On the gears of the light shaft, you have in permanent contact the blue gears. Those blue gears are in permanent contact with the red one, and those blue gears are spinning free all the time. If you check the output shaft, this is the output shaft, the yellow one, have splines. However, the blue gears, they have bushings, copper bushings, and those copper bushings help with the free movement of the blue gears into the shaft, into the output shaft. In other words, those gears are free. Those gears, the blue gears, engage with the red one only when the collar is moved. That's the first gear, that's the second gear, that's the third gear, and that's the fourth gear. Once again, first gear, second gear, third gear, and fourth gear, and once again to neutral. This is the transmission. If you check, when the purple engage here, you have the first gear. When the purple engage in this one, you have the second gear. When the purple engage here, you have the third gear. Or here, you have the fourth gear. Or this one, the last one here, the fifth gear. Or if the last one engage with this, and this one have a gear in between both of them, you engage reverse. That's simple. This is the manual transmission. This is the dog collar, and this is the dog collar, and the dog collar engage laterally here or here in order to help with the movement of the gears. This is possible basically because in each side of the dog collar there are copper synchronizers, and those synchronizers have teeth like a cone, triangles that help with the movement. Those triangle cones, those are the synchronizers. The new dog clutch in a typical gas or diesel engines have a synchronizer mechanism or synchromesh. Consists it basically in a cone clutch that help with the movement of the collar into the gear. And this is the situation. The gears lever manipulate the collars using a set of linkages and help to introduce the collar into the lateral side of the gear by means of the synchronizer. Exactly, in this video I have a good example of how the synchronizers help with the movement of the collar, exactly like this. You can see how the collar move and is basically aligned with the copper of the synchronizers and enter when the gears are moving by inertia, because in that moment it's supposed that the transmission is in neutral. In other words, those gears are spinning basically because the momentum of those gears is easy introduce one gear into the other one because it's not producing torque.